Good morning, Ken at Tortoise Capital. We're going to take a look at our swing posture for the usual suspects, beginning with Alcoa. Spring, double bottom, by the breakout with the PSAR flip, target Bollinger Band mean, Z1, Z2, and 3 back to the 200. I would auto short certainly the PSAR flip. Apple by the breakout to the upside above 210. Stop using the PSAR, stop and reverse at the PSAR flip, add a second position at the belly of the dragon, target the 270. It's in the summer, breaking out to the upside. AMD in the spring, above the PSAR. Yeah, I think I buy that at 32. There's better ones though. This is better as an intraday trade. Notice the size of the daily ranges lately. So 2 days in a row of nothing. Failure to fail. I think I buy it at 31.90. Target 33 and 34. Downside break, I think below the Z. I take the Z1 breakout. That's position sizing stop. AXP in the winter. I get short at the break of the dragon skin. Upside only. I would only do that intraday, I believe. Looking for 123. This is one to be cautious of. Boeing, boy, got a nice triple top built right here. I think you buy the breakout, and the Dow should respond. We're in the summer. PSAR strong. This was that owl entry, by the way. Why you might care about the owl with the target of the 270. It's as classic as you get. Caterpillar, the owl is in effect. By the breakout, by the short the collapse. Target 1, target 2. On the upside, target 1, target 2, target 3. Perfect. Perfect posture. And that was in the spring. Cliff, spring. I'm going to buy the breakout of the dragon. I'm going to short the RL10. Campbell soup. Intraday only. What in the world is going on there? Cisco. Strong support around in here. I think you cautiously buy the breakout of the PSAR flip. Target the 200. Just moved into the spring, so I think you start with an intraday and then build that. Cut. Spring. Dragon is turned. Owl is turned. This is an owl entry. If we get any kind of strength, I think you buy it. The last time it was at this support level. Made a nice run, so I think that's a buy. Chevron, spring, not quite an owl yet. I think you wait and see. Start intraday only on that one with the energy sector. DBA finding nice support here. This should do well if the China trade war is resolved. I think you buy the PSAR flip. Hard to see it getting much lower. I think you just buy it. The Dow, the bellwether, held support here at 263. I think you start off intraday hybrid frog, have a long side bias, target 272. I would not adopt a short bias until the skin of the dragon had been breached. So I think this is all tactical plays inside here with like hourly charts. Disney. Looks like dead money. As long as it stays above 133, I think you can buy momentum. But it really has work to do to get through 144. Hard to see that. Dow Chemical. Spring. Owl getting ready to start here, so we got to get the RLXD across. But I think you buy it not later than the RL90. I think you can get short at the southern skin of the dragon. Devon Energy. I'm buying a breakout of the 270. I'm short at this swing low in the spring. Emerging markets, spring approaching summer. These two hammers, though. That's what happens when that fails. So I think you buy this. I think you bracket this and target 1, 2, 3 to the upside. Hard to see the economic conditions that would support that, but man, the downside looks clear. EFA, same posture. I would wait and see. I think it's got to break above the 270 before I'm interested. But as long as it's north of the skin of the dragon and you have some intraday plays, the 30 has turned, I'd maybe play a range risk here. But short side certainly. And then the target is back down here to the PSAR. EPP, same. Continuing to March, we made that nice call in here on the owl. Keep playing that one. Target here. Brazil earlier, buy it. The breakout. Target 27 or the 200, and then the Bollinger Band mean, then all the way up to 270. That's how nice this thing can swing once it gets going. And we just entered the spring, so I like that. EXC, buy the continuation. We're already in the owl. Facebook, buy the PSAR flip to the upside. Stop and reverse at the collapsing dragon. Fuller, buy the continuation. You're getting into the owl already. Another day or so, it's an RLXD, so I want to get in front of that. That's what happens. I would short the collapsing dragon. GE, I guess you have to buy this on deep value and just hold your nose. But short the dragon skin, so I'm playing a range risk in either direction. You're getting in at a critical state in either direction. Instantly short this one at the break of the dragon. That's been a nice running goal. That's a 4 sigma move. How much more did you think you were going to get? Goldman. Range risk and straddle. Reinforce on a collapsing dragon. Upside is clear. That's why I'm going to straddle that. Home Depot, buy the continuation, but carefully. I mean, that's been the Dow leader. So you have to somehow participate in that. And I'd have a wide stop, maybe the skin of the dragon. Should have already been in this one, though. On the emerging dragon here. But you're in the summer. This is the summer getting ready to go to fall. Hershey, man, just buy it with a initial risk of the Bollinger Band mean. IBM on the owl has yeah, I think I'll buy it. Target 1, 2, 3. I would use the belly of the dragon and then collapsing dragon. Latin America, same as Brazil. Just buy it. I think you buy Intel. That's solid. Great support. That was the shakeout. Just buy that and target 1, 2, and off it goes. Spring and Russell. Intraday only. Look at these ranges. Whew. I would make money on that one to carry a piece overnight in the direction it's going. I think the 270 is solid here in real estate. I think you have to buy this as the alternative to the S&P. Johnson & Johnson, I would get short about 127.5. By the breakout of the dragon skin. That was just entering the winter, so caution. JP Morgan, spring, ends in a doji, perfect no man's land. I mean, that's support. Buy the breakout, target the top of the dragon. Buy Coke, same as Home Depot. I think you buy Lilly. Low, another swing low. Dragon's up, 30 is up, 10 is up. It's in the summer, getting ready, or fall, getting ready to cross back into summer. I think you buy that one. That's on sale. Buy McDonald's, just like Home Depot and Coke. And have it Hershey's bar. So that's our 4. MJ. Straddle that. I think I buy the breakout of the dragon skin, otherwise I'm ready to get short. 3M. Continuation, buy it. It's getting ready to owl. Great company. Short instantly. Merck. Buy the breakout above 87.5 with a stop 84.5. So $3 stop. Stop and reverse the PSAR. Microsoft, tech leader. Buy strength. Buy the breakout. Reinforce the RL270, and stop and reverse with the PSAR flip. Nike. Spring has become summer. Easy money's over. I'd stand aside, wait and see. Too crazy. I mean, it's right at fair value. What are you going to do? Pfizer. I like the owl that's starting to form here. It hasn't been the owl yet, but yes, it has. Yeah, buy the owl. And then short the collapsing dragon. Yeah, I like that one. I like Pfizer right there. Nice and quiet. Procter, looks like that's the just like Home Depot, Hershey's, Coke, McDonald's, strength leader. Q's, start intraday, but I like the rising lows of the dragon. 30 is rolled up. I think you buy that thing and go. Raytheon. Intraday only. Stand up crazy. Starbucks. I would get short the Bollinger Band mean here. Buy a breakout above the RL90. So that's basically a straddle in there. Schlumberger. Boy, energy sector trying hard, but man. Start intraday. That's with the hybrid fraud. I think I'm gonna buy it at 33.25. I'll get short below the 270. That's got some room to go. Silver, just like gold, its run is done. Make your cash your profits. Semis. 1, 2, 3, and break out to the upside. Spring becoming summer. 30 is turned. Either use the belly of the dragon for execution and the PSAR as the position size. But I think you got to buy that with the target of 120. Winter has just become spring. It's a commercial real estate. Boy, I'm tempted to get that at 150 and then try to work it all the way up to about 160, but I think there's better ones. I think it would rather be I would rather try to get short that here around 147. Boy, right in the middle of the road here. Again, market. You got to get the market call right first. I think you start with a hybrid frog, and keep this one close to the vest. Build positions using intraday moves first. That'd be my basic advice for any of the U.S. indexes too. Treasuries. You take your cues from the SPY. Travelers. Oops, sorry. Yeah, I mean, I like that. It's if it breaks above this, that's good. Otherwise, I think you can get short 1, 2, 3, and you're going to play that down to the PSAR. Walmart. That was, I think, WPM. Wheaton. I think that's the same. I like the fact that it's turned and found support here. I think I buy the breakout and just keep going. That's the opposite advice of gold and silver, but I think you can play the straddle on this one. So take your keys from the S&P and the U.S. indexes. If they're weak, Wheaton's going to do well, and that's going to be the way to play that. If the S&P is strong, Wheaton's going to be weak, and now you can start locking in some gains and taking advantage. By being short, actually, and people that are locking in gains are going to be put selling pressure on this. So I think that's how I play that. The alternate to the S&P. I think you buy this right here with a swing low of 104, so about a $7 stop. Just buy it and play the swing. U.S. Steel, same. Probably. I'm short at the 270, and I'm long on the PSAR flip. XLB, same advice. Straddle. I think all the XL series are going to straddle. Industrials are better positioned than the other. It's already across the 270. Technology's clear leader so far, except for consumer staples. That's the one to get. Healthcare is kind of dead money sideways. Consumer discretionary is an owl, so I think you buy the breakout to the upside, short the 270. I like metals and mining here. I'm going to buy the owl that's forming. I'm going to buy that breakout and play up to here. That's so cyclic. And you're buying at the bottom after 10 days of failure to fail further. Winter has become spring. You're getting a good price. Same on ExxonMobil. And same on XOP. The energy sector has suffered enough by the PSAR flip. All right, lots to choose from there. The 5 clear winners on the upside are the no-brainers on continuation plays. McDonald's, Hershey's, Coke, Home Depot, Merck, and Pfizer. So it's Ken at Tortoise Capital. Keep your risk measured and your powder dry.